Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been such a long time. I honestly don't even remember when I posted my last video, nor do I remember what it was even about. But this video, I'm gonna try to make it not so long because I have been gone for a long time. This year has been a trip for everybody. So, this is gonna be my leaving the medical field to do a whole new career change, and where I'm at now currently and what's going on and what's happening and what's next. So the last time I made a video, I was still working medical, I believe. I was working at the clinic, and honestly, I had to go. I left that to go back to the beauty industry, nails specifically. Now in my, you guys haven't met. This is Midnight. It's our kitty. He's feisty and he's very playful, even though it doesn't look like it right now, but he is. Midnight. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. All right, go back to doing what you're doing. He just got done napping for a little bit, and now he's like all types of playful. Anyway, so I was working at the clinic, and I saw one of my coworkers, because at the clinic, and actually the medical field, period, at least where I live, you can't have your nails done, you can't have acrylics, you cannot have gels, you cannot have shellac. You can't, the clinic that I was working at, you couldn't even have regular nail polish. It upsetted my soul, you guys, like, just, So I saw, even though people always have their nails at least polished or have some type of shellac on it or whatever, my thing is, I understood it was for health and safety reasons. However, if it's not interfering with how I do my job, but whatever. So, I saw one of my coworkers, I don't know if she had an event that she was going to or what, but she had her nails done, and it was nothing too extreme. Like, she had an extension, you know, it was like a long square with a nude to white ombre, and it was very, very cute. And I saw it, and everything about nails I loved, because nails was actually my first career love, okay? About 2, maybe 3 years ago, when I started this channel back up, basically, I had my pregnant in high school video that I posted. And in that video, I talked about how my senior year, I was in high school, and I was going to cosmetology school as well. That is where I got introduced into the beauty industry. Hair, nails, makeup. I got into all of that. Nails was my first career love. And when I saw this coworker have her nails done, everything about nails that I loved popped back into my head. Now, why did I stop the nails loving and all that stuff? Well, like I said, I was pregnant and I was in high school, and then after I graduated from my cos school, 2 or 3 days later, I graduated from high school. 2 days after I graduated high school, I got married. 3 weeks after I got married, my son was born. So I didn't, and then that's when, 6 weeks after having him, we moved. We were in the service, and we were there for 8 years. I had my children back to back to back. Out of the entire 8 years of being a military spouse, I probably had my nails done 3 times, because I was afraid of scratching my babies. Well, when they were babies, I was afraid of scratching them or scratching myself or just hurting them in some way, shape, or form, because I do like my nails a little bit on the long side. So I was scared. I didn't even like to put on regular nail polish. because of the smell. I thought it was going to hurt them or do something to them or whatever. So I didn't really have my nails done. And I didn't really do them all that often myself. So now my kids are older, and like I said, when I saw my coworker, everything about nails that I loved clicked back into my head, and I was like, I really want to go to school for this. I really want to do this. And also, you know, I was considering going to school to be a nurse, honestly. I think nursing is cool. The good and the bad, okay? Good and bad. I know nurses extremely long hours, and I was like willing to do that. I was looking up research. I went to my local community college and was doing testing for placements. I even went that far for the placements. But I was like, you know what? I had to have like a come to myself and Jesus moment. Like, I cannot see myself doing that until I retire. I cannot see myself doing that until I retire. And I was like, honestly, I cannot see myself being a medical assistant until I retire. You know, I love medical assisting. You know, honestly, I do. From the bottom of my heart, I do. My scrubs, my stethoscope, my pulse ox, my notebook, my glucometer, giving injections, blood draws, seeing new patients every day. What? Like, and the things that patients tell you in the exam room, I can't make this stuff up, the things that they be telling me. They be telling all their deepest, darkest secrets. You know, they'll tell me all their deepest, darkest secrets and interesting things, sometimes scandalous things, and sometimes I have been cracking up laughing to the point of tears with some of my patients because they're funny. They're funny. I have laughed to the point of crying in the office. I have cried in the office because of something a patient did, not to hurt my feelings or whatever, but because of what they were going through. And it was just so sad to where it's like, I gotta be human. I have to go somewhere. I got to cry out some of these tears, get myself together, and then get back to work, you know. So I had to do that a few times, but so I spoke to my husband and I was like, yo, this is what I really want to do. I'm happy. When I do nails, I'm happy. I'm in my zone. I'm in my groove. I'm in my happy mental space. I can be creative. I can be free. I could be me. So, we were going through our stuff, like our financial stuff, like could we be okay even if one of us stops working, and we could. So we're like, fantastic. I never kept any secrets from my managers at all. And they slow walked me when I was saying like, I'm going back to school. I don't know when yet. There needs to be enough people in the class. They were willing to work with me until they kept hounding me and asking what I was going to school for. When they found out that it wasn't going to be for nursing, oh, we can't accommodate. They were shady. They were so shady. I love that place, but they were so shady. And there was another coworker, the one that had the nails done. They switched up her schedule so that she can go to school full time for nursing. And they were considering doing that with me until they found out that it wasn't going to be for nursing. Until they found out that it wasn't going to be for nursing. And I'm not going to lie, so that didn't work. Honestly, the last 2 weeks of me working at the clinic was the worst experience I've ever had in my entire working life. It was so bad and so stressful. I missed my period, honestly. and I never miss my period unless I'm pregnant, and I know there's no possibility of that happening for me. So, yeah, I missed my period. I was that stressed and that overworked and that overwhelmed, and I knew I was getting like some extra stress because they knew I was leaving. So it's like, let's make some things a little bit harder for this individual. But they don't understand I am me, and I still got my stuff done at the end of the day. Period. So, yeah, I also had a coworker. She quit kind of right along with me. Now, for me, I didn't give them a 2-day notice or a 2-week notice. I gave them a 2-day notice. Because the week that I quit, I put in my 2-day notice on a Wednesday. That following Monday, that was the first day of class. Why it was set up like that was because they needed more than one person to join the class. And it was only me and my coworker. We were the class. So Monday morning, I'm not clocking in. I'm going to be in class. So I was, like I said, I was so overworked and so overstressed and everything. And at that job, I handled myself well. Even in my most stressful moments there, I handled myself well. However, that last week of me working there, oh no. Nope. So Monday was hell. Tuesday was hell. Wednesday, I woke up that day like, yeah, I'm gonna put in my time, because I got the official date that school was gonna start. And if not at that point, I was thinking, if not now, then when, you know? So long story short, I put in my 2 days. I put my letter in on that Wednesday. Thursday was my day off. Friday was my last day. And then I was in class by Monday. I wish I would have filmed my nail school journey, but I didn't. So, yeah. So now here I am. I went to school. I graduated March 7th. It was sometime in the beginning of March. And they gave me my diploma a day early because the next day everything was shutting down because of COVID. Everything. And I was like, woo, awesome, fantastic. So they gave me everything early. And 5 months later, I'm finally going to take my state boards tomorrow, August 26th. And I'm very nervous and scared. Like, I am so nervous and so scared. Because once again, it's been 5 months. But we do the practical first, which is the hands-on first. Then after, when you pass that, then you schedule for your written. So I'm not so much nervous for the practical. And I have my stuff here, like, I have my stuff packed up. So I have my sanitized things. This is my setup and the setup for my manicure, like the basic manicure. And then there's the tip application. Then there's the nail wrap application, and then the last one is to do a sculpted nail. And I have my articulated hand. This is what I got in school. One of them has to be polished already in a dark or red color so that they can see you properly. Take off regular nail polish. 3 of these have to be part of the manicure, nail tip, and wrap. And then this one will probably be my sculpted nail. So there's all of that. I honestly hope and pray I have everything in here that I'm going to need. I'm pretty confident that I do. But at the same time, it's a test and an exam over something that, I was doing 5 months ago. Now, I have been doing nails since I graduated from school, on my hand, on myself, on my mom, because she lives with us, and just practicing here and there. But as for my books and stuff, I haven't really gone over everything again. I need to. I am more worried about that because it is written. It's 100 questions. For the practical, it's an hour and 45 minutes to do 5 services. And then for the written, it's an hour to do 100 questions. So there's that. And it's from my understanding that if the practical is passed, like if I take it tomorrow and I pass it, they take your picture for your license. I've already paid for my license, which is $63. Then I had to pay for my my written and practical, which is $160 some odd dollars. But they take your picture because that's going to be on your license, from my understanding. And then you go and take your schedule. If you don't pass your practical, you got to pay for it again. Same thing with your written. So hopefully I passed everything the first time, which will be very nice and lovely. But yeah, that's what's up. That's what I've been doing after, my school closed and my kids' school closed, and we did the online learning thing for up until June. And then it was the summertime. We just went on our last family vacation to Tennessee to go see my mom-in-law, and we were there for about 4 or 5 days. I think it was 5 days. And we just came back, and the kids go back to school on Monday. They had 2 school options, which is Monday through Thursday in face-to-face, and then Friday online, or 100% online from 8:35 to 3:40. So that is a lot of screen time. So everyone was going back and forth. There's actually a city hall Zoom meeting tomorrow. So us as parents, we get to email our questions. Hopefully they will all get addressed tomorrow at the meeting. I'm going to be watching it. I'm going to be a part of it. This has opened my eyes to so many things with this whole shutdown thing. I've never wanted to be part of school things as much, even though I hated them before. I didn't want to participate in stuff. But now it's like, yo, what do you need? Hand sanitizer? I'm on it. Tissues? I got you. What do you need? Snacks? I'm here. Like, this is, teacher appreciation skyrocketing. Also, through this pandemic, I've had 2 or 3 teachers from their school come to my house, give my kids books, give them things to do during the summer, give them like little treats and stuff. That's fantastic. In the middle of a pandemic. And these teachers are going out to people in their class, from their class, to make sure they have reading material, play material, not just for them, but also for their siblings. That's fantastic. And I just found out today who their teachers are going to be. And I have 3 kids, and 2 of them are having the same teacher as the child before them did. So that is awesome. So I'm the same teachers. I know where the classroom is. The only thing that's different is my son's teacher, because he's in 3rd grade now. So that's a new teacher. But the other 2, We know them. I know them. You know, cool teachers, awesome teachers. So that's what's going on. And also, in the middle of this pandemic, we bought a house. We bought a house, and I thought it wasn't going to happen because of the pandemic, and things had to happen over the phone and through emails and stuff, but we ended up finding this house, putting in our offer, and going from there, and we closed in April. We got our keys. We closed and got our keys April 27th. So this whole pandemic, this whole year has been rough for everybody. But at least here with my family, we've been counting our blessings, and this house was one of them. So that is awesome. And yeah, that's it. First time homeowners. So we got, this, and also this blue color, this teal. This was the color of like 98% of the house. Not our choice. It was already here. Our entire kitchen was teal, okay? Including the ceiling. That took a lot of paint to cover over, okay? A lot of paint. Anyway, so, but yeah, so it's been rough for everyone, but some good stuff did come out of it. But that's it. That's all I have for you. I will try to actually sit down and make more videos and possibly make some nail videos. So you can see at least what I'm doing and how I'm doing certain things. And yeah, with that being said, wear your masks, wash your hands. Surfaces are nasty, so wash your hands, and stay safe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.